What's up? More sloppy Elden Ring boss discussion. There's no discussion though, because I don't take any of your opinions seriously, but we're gonna start it off with Aiden, the Thief of Fire. And you know, like, it's kind of fucked up that he's the Thief of Fire. You can't have fucking shit in Lernia. Alright, they just steal fire here? How the fuck am I supposed to have anything here? What's next? They're gonna rob me of all my runes and my weapons and armor? Like, fuck off, bitch. This guy ain't getting fucking shit, because he's just like a little fat, chubby Redditor who's flinging around like the smallest flail you've ever seen. He's got that shit on like a toothbrush and then a baseball on the end of it. The only reason he's even half of a fight is because he stole the fucking fire, because that shit is like he throws the goddamn sun at you. You know, he's running around with this bitch ass baby flail and then he just summons the power of the fire god. Like, what the fuck is that? He drops a mini sun on me and I'm just like, oh fuck, there goes half my health. And all of his other attacks do jack shit. If he's really gonna want to survive in Lernia and become the top crime syndicate, he's either just gonna have to learn how to spam the sun move or make it bigger, or probably just not get fucking staggered on every fucking attack. Like, I was chaining 3 attacks in at once. He's done for. Not only does my shit do so much, but he just falls over and stumbles every fucking time. So there's just no hope for bro. Really just put him out of his misery before he went to like Kaled Asylum or something, wherever they put the most dumbass criminals here. Next boss of the video is going to be Red Wolf of Radagon, or Radagon, whatever the fuck. You know I don't pronounce shit right. But besides that, I really do love this fight. I think it's really cool to have like a glass cannon boss fight where you can't really stagger him, or, you know, he doesn't really stumble with your attacks, but he just has like no fucking health. But he's definitely going to deal that shit out. I mean, some motherfucker really taught this dude magic. Probably Radagon, I guess. I don't know, but like, you could have just left it at him holding like a physical sword like Sif or something, but nope, you got to teach him magic. He's got a magic sword, and then get this, he can even summon swords. Like, how the fuck does this Red Wolf know more magic than my character? All my character's magic is just I can hold big ass sword. That's magic, right? Yeah, kind of, because like physically that shouldn't be possible, but nah, this dude's apparently smarter. His intelligence stats like 32 and mine's like 5. That's probably my IQ too, but pretty fucking wretched, the magic shit. Like, goddamn, the amount of times I got caught by like that 5 magic like swords coming at you at once fucked me over way too many times. So honestly, Radagon might be cool for having a cool red wolf, but fuck him for teaching this bitch magic. I did not know they had a Hogwarts for fucking wolves. Like, god damn. Actually, I guess they literally do have like a Hogwarts in this world, because he's at like the Magic Academy type shit. So I guess Ranni, the next boss, is gonna like teach him magic or some shit. So that actually makes sense, I guess. I didn't really think of that. He's in the classroom too. So maybe like the Red Wolf became the teacher. Imagine you send this back to like 1800s King George of England and you just tell him like, what the fuck I just said. This sounds so retarded out of context. Continuing down the magic arc, the next boss of the video is Ranni, Queen of the Full Moon. And you know, fight itself is a pretty rough like first phase. Like, that's pretty fucking boring, just running around beating up her little minions so that you can get a shot at her, and then she doesn't even fight back. Like, pretty fucking ass. But luckily there's a second phase that's somewhat redeeming. I mean, it's pretty hard just because she spams the fuck out of rage moves, and it's just like, okay, roll, okay, give me 1 hit. But you know, after I got fucked up the first attempt, because like they're pretty powerful magic attacks and they catch you off guard, you just kind of push into her and just fucking stagger her. Like, her being staggerable is pretty nice because you can squeeze out some extra hits, but it also just forces you to play aggressive, especially if you have big ass sword like I do. And so like, I was just right on her, and it kind of renders a lot of her magic attacks pretty useless, because first off, it's easier to just move out of the way because you're so close. It's like one roll, you're positioned perfectly, whack, hit. Only thing that was really holding me back was like stamina, because sometimes I just didn't have enough to fucking attack. But hey, you kind of just got to work with that. And you know, so it's an okay fight. First phase really boring, takes a while, just not great. But second phase somewhat redeemable, just a little easy because she really only does like ranged attacks. There's like that one attack where she drops the fucking troll giant down, and that kind of fucked me up, but that's like the only thing she ever did that really caught me lacking. And of course, since it's a female boss, she's not wearing any shoes, because like fucking whoever makes the Elden Ring From Software games or whatever is like the Quentin Tarantino of gaming. No female wears shoes. It's fucked up, but I guess they hide it under most of her coat. I don't fucking know. Someone's got to check that shit out, all right? Eventually he's gonna self-insert him into the game, and he's gonna be like the jester for the queen. He's just gonna be sucking on toes. Like, what the fuck is going on? Literally just Tarantino. And I don't know, Ranni ain't even bad, kind of mid, goofy looking. So it's like, the only thing she really ever did was birth Ranni, because you know, we're gonna get there soon, don't worry. Let me get that crazy thumbnail for you all. But like maybe instead, if they put like the Red Wolf of Radagon of Renala together, maybe it'd be a bit more interesting, you know? Then they could really make the magic happen with that, you know, big old wolf dick. But anyway, PETA's knocking on my door with their special agents. So we just gotta hop out of that and hop into the next boss with the Royal Knight Loretta. And I think I could say at this point, I'm pretty far in the game past this, but this is like my favorite iteration of like a horseback boss. I mean, I'm not really gonna count Star Scourge. That was just kind of goofy, but like a Tree Sentinel kind of horseback. Because like I've faced them all, like the Duo one's goofy, Draconic's goofy. We'll kind of get into those when they get their own video. But like Loretta just has so much depth to her moveset. Not only does she do like the normal swings, you know, like big long swings down, she kind of sticks the sword out as a spear sometimes, but she also has like magic implemented, so it actually has like a lot of range to it. You know, she has that massive arrow shot that will really fuck you. The little swords that just get you on your toes as she approaches. I think it's a pretty good combo, and it just works because she has the good range, a lot of movement because she's on a fucking horse, and a lot of like melee range coverage, but good openings that don't really punish you too hard if you get a little greedy. Honestly, like really nothing bad to say. The only thing I don't really like it's not bad, but I just don't really enjoy the kind of phantom ghost kind of designs of some of them. Like sometimes I guess it makes sense if you go to like the summoning areas where you kind of get put in that little different dimension arena, you know, when I like fight the Crucible Knight, the Ancient Hero, all that kind of stuff. But for it to be like kind of a main boss, which I guess she's technically optional, but you know, for it to be like a big main boss and it just be like a ghost, I don't really like that. It seems a bit like just goofy on design. I'm sure there's lore for why it's like a phantom thing, but you know, maybe it's generated by Ranni or something, but I don't know. I would have liked to see a lot of detail and maybe the horse armor, what exactly Loretta was kind of wearing and all that, but you know, I don't make a game, so I don't really get into the lore either, so what the fuck do I know? You know, just blow my fucking head off. I'm just yapping. But I really would have liked to see a bit something there. But you know, it's all made up for when you go to the Three Sisters area and you meet Ranni, of course, who I'm grinding to get that ending. Because I mean, come on, like you got Melina and you get Ranni too. Like, bro, I don't even fucking need to be the Elden Lord. I got everything I need in those 3 fucking towers. We're gonna be all over them bitches. Anyway, though, enough edging to Ranni. We move to the final boss of the video, the Glintstone Dragon Smaragd. And this one's just outside of the Magic Castle, so I guess it makes sense that it's like a magic dragon, and that's kind of like the Glintstone aesthetic. I really like the aesthetic. I think the dragon as a whole is better than Agheel, the first dragon we faced, because I like the difference in like, you know, don't just use fire on a dragon. You see that every single time, but I kind of understand it for being in like the first zone, so it's whatever. You know, not a really gripe with the Agheel, more of like a praise for the Glintstone Dragon, because I just like the aesthetic more, and just kind of the arena also hits a lot more. You don't have any like bullshit ledges the dragon's gonna fucking go on. It's pretty wide open, not even really any enemies around, so you know, I fuck with it. Both coincidentally I guess are in like water, which I mean, I guess it makes sense for this one because it's magic, but Agheel was shooting fire, so you know, maybe if I laid in the water, his burning hot scorching fire wouldn't kill me immediately. You know, they need to really look into their tactics more, but that's all just bullshit, because like something I noticed with this fight is it's just like a carbon copy of Agheel, just like reskinned. Like he's doing the same flying moves, just shooting magic, same kind of leg kicks, tail swipes, head like swipes. I don't really understand that. Like, is there no new design and actual attacks with the dragons? They just all fucking do the same shit? Because that's gonna be kind of lame, because like, you know, I have fought a lot of dragons and they just all kind of do that. So if I don't get like a main dragon boss that's really gonna pop off, you know, think like Midir, think Sin the Slumbering Dragon, like big dragon fight, I'm gonna be pissed off, because these dragon fights are kind of fucking mid. You just beat the shit out of their legs, maybe get a hit on the head if you're lucky, and stagger them so you can do the mega head slap to their fucking eyeball. You know, I like the different aesthetics of the dragons. There's another cool one that I just got to, but we'll get to that when it gets its own video. And you know, I just wish they kind of fought a little bit unique, you know? Why have so many dragons if they just all have the same attack pattern? One just does more damage, one has more health, one does magic, one does ice, one does fire. Like, give me something unique there besides just the actual design of the dragon. You know, make one fucking not fly. Maybe one's just really aggressive on the ground. You know, even throw a fucking gimmick in there. Like, oh, this one, you have to like hit its tail, and if you like cut its tail off or something, you can do like a new stagger move or something. You know, seems like a missed opportunity to make the dragons truly feel unique because they all look unique. Just kind of comes down to, you know, From Software being a terrible developer that doesn't know what they're doing doing, and they just show time and time again. I just don't know why anyone plays these games. Fucking terrible. You all need to boycott From Software. You heard it here first. Don't play the DLC, delete all the games, and we're gonna firebomb their building. In Minecraft, of course, you know, flint and steel, fire arrows, maybe even some TNT to get things going, you know, not in real life, because that would be bad morally and is also a crime. And we're all good here. So you know what? Before they fucking break into my home and shoot me, I'm gonna end the video. I appreciate anyone watching. Drop a comment, let me know what you think of the bosses, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.